Hi, good evening, everyone, or good afternoon. I don't know exactly what time is it now. I don't know what time you are watching this, but hey, Maria, I can see I have a student there. Um, Welcome to this chat room. This is Celso Batalha, and it is my pleasure to have you guys enrolled in this course. And I hope, and I try to make as easy and as manageable as possible. Although the setting that you choose to take this course is an online setting and supposedly is the most kind of a challenging one in the sense that you are supposed to work independently. But at the same time, I will try as much as I can to establish communication with all of you um, using discussion settings and using other features available in Canvas. So what I would like to do today in the next 20 minutes, now is 12:04, so I hope to be done with this orientation in 20 minutes. What I would like to do today, I'm not going to be talking about astronomy, I'm just going to show the basic um, way this course happened to be constructed and embedded in Canvas. And I will try to let you know what are the basic things you need to know in order to successfully browse through the course. So once you open the course itself and find in Canvas, use please the syllabus I sent you. You're gonna find the course homepage, and the best way to start the course is, in my opinion, is to access the modules. Um, these modules. So if you click on modules, it should go. Oh, it's not navigating. Oh yeah, it is. So the modules are links that contain all the basic coursework that you have to go through. And what I did, I tried to have just one module that provides information about book and the syllabus. Any updating in syllabus that I have, I will make sure I update the file here. But more than that, I have every single chapter book organized in modules. And you could think that each chapter book is focusing in one particular week. So basically, you can say this is the week number one, the material you have to be pretty much paying attention to. Here is the week number two with the course material that you have to pretty much follow, and so on, so on, so on, and then it goes all the way to to the chapter 15, which is pretty much hitting the end of this course. So going back to the web page, that's it. So if you want to just pace yourself so that you, on a given week, you choose, let's say, Tuesday and Saturday to do coursework, which is great, then you can click on this module link, and then you are there. You can also go to modules. If you access the left hand side, that will give you a link to that. I have also a link to syllabus here, and any updating syllabus, I will make sure I put it in there. Um, and this course, as you will see, has lots of extra credit. And extra credit is in fact a bunch of quizzes that cover most of the materials that we are focusing on this course. And usually these extra credits, they have a closing date on Fridays. And so if you click on the link, it's going to take you to all this extra credit. You're not required to do. I recommend you to do because it gives you some extra points. That's the good thing. But more than that, it gives you also the ability of tackling astronomy from different perspectives and also challenging yourself with this knowledge, which I know for most of you is completely new, is a new information that you are trying to master. And the way I'm grading extra credit is that each extra credit gives you a certain amount of points if you get them right. And and what I do once the semester is over, I will see which student has accumulated the most points, and that most point becomes 10% extra credit added to the overall course grade, if that makes sense. So let's say the student who got the most right answers possible made, let's say, 298 points, right? So 298 points, I will convert that to 10%. And then all the other students will be scaled accordingly. And the number of extra credit associated with their points will be then added to the overall course grade. So I think that's the best way to make extra credit profitable for the students. So I'm not adding extra credit to midterm. I don't curve midterms or things like that. So let's go back to the course, and so let's see exactly what type of coursework that you are required to do, and how I am organizing the course. So every single chapter, I have posted the PowerPoint provided by the publisher. So it's right there, and that gives you an overview of what the book chapter is all about. So I recommend, in fact, that you browse through these PDF files and have an overview of what is supposed to be tackled in that particular week. More so if you are not necessarily using the book we adopt for this course, which is Understanding Our Universe. If you're using a different book, not necessarily the chapters will be organized the same way, or the course material will be structured in the same way. So I recommend, therefore, that you really go through these files and have a kind of a glimpse of what's going to be tackled in that particular week. So that's the first thing you have in each module. Now, I have also posted videos, and my videos are always new. So every semester I come up with different videos, and these videos they consist of 20 to 30 minutes of instruction on the subject of that particular week. So this, I have to embed this video, otherwise you have to click twice to have it, and it goes to YouTube, and it's right there.
Hello, this is Sales.
So as you can see, it's about 22 minutes,
This
right?
It's Astro 10, Astronomy 10, Introductory Astronomy.
But I will embed this video, and I have to do this extra work, but you have it there. So I have videos already uploaded for the first, second, oh, I have to upload 2 more. Yeah, I have 4 videos already established, but what I will try to do is to have before every week from now on, every week I will create a new video, again 20 minutes, 25 minutes on the weekly subject, and I will choose one weekday for that, and I will let you know. So if you want to jump in, that's great, and then you can make my life a little bit more exciting and not so monotonic if I'm in a classroom kind of talking to myself. And then we can tape this video, upload it, and then the rest of the class can can take a look. The book provides flashcards, which helps you to test your knowledge on subjects. And they are there, so you can flip for answers. So you can make use of that, and I recommend that for sure. And
I have a question.
yes.
My screen's all black. It just says your name, your email address. Is that normal, or were we supposed to be looking at something?
Oh, that's a good one. You're supposed to be seeing something. You're not seeing anything?
No.
Oh, that's my bad. Who is speaking?
Maria?
Hey, Maria.
There we go.
Can you see now?
We're good now.
Sorry about that. That was my bad. But
Okay.
I'm just showing the modules, and so you are enrolled, aren't you?
Yes, I'm enrolled.
So then you should be able to see what I'm seeing. If you
Yes,
yeah.
I can
So
see it now.
yeah. So, but basically, every week you have homework, and homework consists on multiple choice questions, and they all have due dates. Like homework number 1 and number 2, I'm closing on September 18, but expected to have a homework closed open in a Monday and then closed in the following Monday. So just 1 week ahead. So once we close one chapter book, then the homework of that chapter book is supposed to be closed in the following week. All these quizzes we call homework, they will be reopened on the first week of December, because either, let's say, if you miss some of the homework, or you could not get the grade that you were looking for, then you have your chance to go back and get the grade up. So homework is the only thing in this course that will be reopened. The other assessments will not be reopened. So once they close, they close. Like extra credit, they close, they close. Midterms, I will allow a second attempt at the midterms, not the same questions, but you have a second attempt to achieve a better grade, then you collect the highest score of 2 attempts. So every single midterms, then there are 3, you can attempt it twice. But other than that, that's it. So make sure you keep yourself aware of what's going on. Now, there is what I call discussions, and these discussions are so that you have once every week. And the discussions are based on several things, and they might or might not be related to the subject of that particular week. I try to do that way, but not necessarily it is going to be. So discussions tend to bring the students and bring the class to a kind of a broader view of astronomy, and it's very interactive in the sense these particular discussions that I have here, they are weekly based. I will one-on-one interact with the students. So and the way the grades go is that let's say I have a question here, scale of the universe. So you are supposed to watch a few videos, and then you are supposed to. In fact, now I can't open. Let me get out of the student view for a second. There. So you are supposed to open these videos and watch, and then I have a few questions, and then you are supposed to answer these questions by uploading a text, and then I will comment on your post. But this is one-on-one, me and you, and I will give a grade. So if the answers are perfect, so 10, that's the highest score. If it's not, it could be some low score like 5 or 4 or something like that. But then you have a chance to improve because I will revisit all the posts on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So these 3 days, you have a chance of improving your grade and get the highest score you can get. But these discussions they close as I mentioned on Monday, but Monday I will not have time to put comments, right? So on Monday I'm just gonna go ahead and grade it because now I have another week with a different discussion, and my comments will not improve your understanding of the subject. I was just gonna grade and then go on to the following discussion. So these are the so-called asynchronous one-on-one discussion. I have another type of discussion that is more like a class, open class discussion, and that is based on a software named Stellarium that you are supposed to download in your computer. And let me show you here. You go to Stellarium, and then this is an open source software, which is a planetary software. You download it depending on the platform you have at home, and then we can work on different types of questions. So the first one, and in fact this discussion is gonna be timed 3 weeks apart. So it's going to be closed in 3 weeks, but it's something that develops throughout the semester. And so every 3 weeks I will grade the student participation, and this is pretty much open to the entire class. Let me go back to the course. So those are the discussions, one-on-one discussion, and those are the group discussions. And so far, everything is open in this course except the asynchronous group discussions because I have only one planned. The other ones will be opened once the students complete the first phase. The first phase is very simple. It's just to install the Stellarium, and then I will open up some questions. I will ask what planets are visible in the night sky and see how you guys respond to that. Okay. And the last thing I want to show is the midterms that's going to be online. Where are my midterms? Credit. There you go. So there are 3 midterms and a makeup exam. Makeup exam replace the lowest score you got in one of the 3 midterms, and I have final exam. And the way these grades, wait a second. And the way these grades are organized, oh, wrong syllabus, sorry. Get my right syllabus here, just a second. There you go. And the way these grades are organized is in the following way. By the way, in the syllabus, I give information how you're going to find me. We have chat room every Monday at 7 o'clock. But if you want to have a one-on-one conversation with me, I can open a Zoom.us account like I'm doing right now, and then we can talk. Or you can go to my face-to-face office hours, which is Tuesday and Thursday this time. I have the required book. We have an observatory, and I would like you guys to visit the observatory if possible. We have public viewings and all kind of fun observing projects, either in the third Friday of the month or first Friday of the month, depends on what's going on in the sky. This one-on-one asynchronous discussion gives you 15% of your course grade, and the group discussions, which is the project that I mentioned based on Stellarium, gives you 5% of your course grade. Homework, only 5%, those that are required every single week to be done. Extra credit will add an extra 10% to your overall course grade. Midterms is a big chunk. Midterms, 60% of your course grade. So there are 3 midterms. Each midterms is 20% right there. And the final exam is mandatory, is face-to-face. You have to show up and you have to show me your student ID, and that is 15% of your course grade. And I give you grades. I will not let you stay waiting for grades. I mean, I try to reply to emails almost instantaneously. I'm always in computer or checking my cell phone for things. And I would try as much as possible to give you a response to any question you ask within 24 hours or less. And grades, I will certainly try to get grades updated on a weekly basis so you know where you are in the course. And I have my grading policy, I have my schedule, and if you have any specifically learning disability that I need to be aware of, please let me know in the next 2 weeks or so. So with this, I would like to finalize the orientation. And very important, it's very important, this class is heavily waitlisted, and I will add students to the class in replace of students who are enrolled but they are not working. So the first week of class, and I will put that in an announcement, the students who are enrolled but they are not doing work, I will drop them in the first week, and I will add students who are waitlisted. So it's important that you start to do work in the course, that you have data provided to me and interact with me. So if I don't see an activity, I will understand that you are not interested in the course, and I will drop right away. And if that was a mistake, you for some reason you couldn't work or something, and you didn't communicate with me for some reason, then your name goes to the back of the waiting list that I have. So make sure you are on top of the game. Okay. So with this, I'm finalizing and closing the orientation, and I will stop taping. But I will talk to the students who happen to be present right now. Okay.